Alright, so we are back at Elite Racing League once again for like the third time, and we are for the new Elite Racing League, the new one after splitting with Speed Mex Racing and declining the offer that Berni sent me back in December, some days after the first and only season of Speed Mex Racing ended. And now that I'll have lots of races to do in these days, and also that I have a new modem, that I hope that it got solved the internet issues that I have been having in these previous races. Well, we are pretty much back, and we are for round number 4 in Red Bull Ring, and we have chosen the third tire allocation because I might expect a pattern of safety cars that I don't need 2 sets of medium tires. And the thing is that the Real GT is leading the championship with 59 points, and Red Bull is leading the constructors with like in the 90s of points, I don't know. But the thing is that Red Bull is dominating the standings just like in real life, and we are exiting the pit lane, and we are driving an Alpine, just like the time that we have been driving in that same team as the final season of Elite Racing League before the union with Speed Mex Racing, well, SLR. And we are doing some hot laps, well, not hot laps, it is the out lap, and we are heating up our tires and hope I get a pretty good lap time and maybe fight the Real GT for the Drivers' Championship. The first flying lap was pretty decent with a lap time of 1 minute 4.292, which at that moment put us as the fastest. The Real GT set a lap time like 5 times slower than my lap time, but he was on medium tires, like 2 more drivers at least, maybe more. But unfortunately, remember when I said that hope that these internet issues with the new modem have been solved? Looks like it isn't, and I don't know what's happening. That thing that is making this internet a little bit terrible in these days. I don't know what's happening. Maybe it could be a thing of our home, or a thing in my neighborhood. I don't know, but it's not looking good, and I don't know if it's gonna be fixed pretty soon, or I don't know, but I'm starting to get a little bit worried, but hope it is as worst as it can get. I hope that thing. The second flying lap was decent until the last corner where I ran wide and invalidated the lap time, but on our third and last flying lap, heading into turn 1 was a bit of a fear from me, and fortunately I did the corner pretty decently, and exiting turn 2 I gained more than 2 attempts. Now we are down to 6th position, and looks like the Real GT is on provisional pole position, and he's at a lap time now of a 1:3.9. So can I beat this lap time? I don't know, but let's head into the end of sector 2. We set the fastest sector 2, and we exit turn 8 with 3.5 tenths of second gained overall, and we head into the last two corners. This time we did not run wide, exiting turn 10, and we crossed the line with a lap time of 103.886, which finally, for the first time since like 5 months, we've gotten pole position in any league racing that I have been participating. That's the first time I have gotten pole position in my sim racing career since Titanium Red in Monaco, which was my debut in Titanium Red, and it was 5 months ago. I think it is my 5th pole position that I've gotten in my sim racing career in any league racing that I have been participating. I think so, or is this the 4th or 3rd time? Well, I don't know, but the thing is that I have gotten so little pole positions. Yeah, I'm not that great. But well, the question is, can I maintain that pole position and convert that pole into a win? Let's find out. But results are myself, the Real GT, Deg, another SRX, which is Matav, Glinda Broch in 5th position, and RPR, which is Adefo, who qualified 6th position. Then in 7th place is Churrasco, my teammate. 8th position is Jimmy, Nevado in 9th, Chris in 10th, Verstappen in 11th, Rucker in 12th, Berni in 13th, and King Andy in 14th. The final driver to be in the top 14 with a lap time of 1.7 seconds slower than my time. So, with that thing, let's now head into the race. But before we begin, of course, the pre-race strategy. It won't be that long to talk, but it is gonna be a medium hard, and we've lowered the fuel down to 51.5 kilograms, just under the line between the underfuel zone and the overfuel zone. So I'm not gonna expect that many safety cars because of the fuel load that I was putting, but still I'm gonna expect like many safety cars, like 3 or 4, but just in case there are no safety cars, I'm going to put on that fuel load. So now let's begin the first race that I'm gonna participate of this new beginning of Elite Racing League. And we are waiting for the players to get ready for the debut that I'm gonna make of this new beginning of Elite Racing League. We are on the way for my return. We have a pretty bad start compared to the Real GT, and we head into turn 1, not having much options to defend. And unfortunately, we are about to be overtaken by Deg and go down to 3rd position. And to make things worse, Matt Fab might join the fight, and we are 3 wide. We were now, but well, fortunately, it didn't last when we get into the 3rd corner, so it wasn't that much carnage. But yeah, we are down to P4. That is not a great start, but well, it is a long way to go. Oh my goodness me, I almost spun, but I could save the car. But yeah, I lost a few attempts, and hope this does not mean that I am gonna be out of the DRS range because of that. And we end lap 1, Matt Favre ran wide, and the Real GT sets the fastest lap of the race. It looks pretty much clean in this fight, and hope it maintains like that, and hope I can catch them back and we overtake these drivers and get back into the lead. And Teg is running wide, now has rejoined the track and is down to third place, and looks like there's gonna be a fight for second place. And if they're fighting too much, I might join that fight. Lap 3, I was barely on the DRS range, and heading into turn 7, the virtual safety car got deployed. So, reason why it got deployed is because Tortok has retired from the race and crashed into the wall so hard that he was forced to be out of the race. Forgot to mention that in this league the damage settings are set to reduced, so you can't have suspension damages. So the reason why I said that he hit the wall so hard that he was forced to be out of the race is because sometimes when you get front wing damage, you can get front wing damage so hard that even though you haven't destroyed any single of your suspension, you still are out of the race because the nose cone might be pretty much destroyed, that like could have damaged the liquids that are between the pedals and the nose cone, something like that. And moving back, virtual safety car ended, and the good news is that I could get back into the DRS range. Now we are 6 tenths behind Matfab, which is an SRX driver just like me, so we are technically teammates, but not in this league at all. No, it's not going pretty well with my internet, but it's still acceptable. Not that terrible, but not that great. And I'll try to catch back to them and maybe overtake them, or I would say re-overtake them and get back into those positions. And looks like it's going pretty much quick, but I don't know if that quickness is gonna happen. But well, as long as we are on the DRS range, we have chances to get into the race lead, or at least into P2. Beginning lap 7, I was still close to the top 3, and we see that they got a terrible turn 1, and we open DRS, and we see that deck is going to be down to P3, and the rear GT is overtaking into turn 2, and looks like the rear GT is going to the inside and goes for the race lead, and that is gonna be the beginning of the 4-way battle for P1. That is pretty good. And meanwhile, I'm trying to overtake Deg. I'm going for the outside, and here we go into turn 4, and we're going to the no, you cannot do this to me. No. Oh man, once again the internet kicked me from the race. I was seeing that the drivers were going pretty much slowly, so slow that it was pretty much suspicious, and then I made a very easy overtake in like turn 5 or 6, although it didn't show because the internet was gone and the stream was over, and after that, a few seconds later, then I got kicked out from the race because of the internet. Ah man, that is extremely unfortunate, and that's terrible. I was a little bit desperate, and even though I have a new modem, still these internet issues that I've been having since like the past 2 weeks or 3 weeks still hasn't gone. So that is a thing that I must worry about. And fortunately, when I joined like on lap 7 or 9, I think so, no, that was on lap 10, it was during the safety car, but I was like down to like P12, outside of the points, and then the internet kicked me out of the race once again for like the second time, and then on lap 12 I rejoined for the second time, and I saw that the AI went to the pits right after the safety car ended. Ah man, now we're down to P18, and that means that we're dead last. We did force out of the race, which might cost the first safety car, but we are exiting the pit lane now. I can take the control, but once again the internet kicked me from the race once again. Ah man, that's the third time. I was pretty much angry about it, although yeah, I wasn't that angry like on Singapore back in Titanium Red, but yeah, it is not a good situation that you want to be experiencing. That is terrible, man. That's unfortunately the thing that I'll be experiencing for the next few weeks or even months. That is gonna be a misery, but hope it doesn't last that long, these issues. But well, I joined once again for the third time, and well, the good thing, well, the less bad thing is that I rejoined during the safety car, which is this one. I think it's only the second safety car, although yeah, I rejoined on like lap 18 or 19, but I started to stream once again on like, yeah, at the end of lap 20 when the safety car was ending. We're down to P13 and we are on hard tires. Wait, no, I think I went for hard tires and already has spawned, and we are up into P12, but I think I boxed for hard tires when the safety car got deployed. Wait, no, I rejoined before that safety car that I started to restream once again. So yeah, I rejoined before the safety car. It was like on lap 15, but I forgot to stream until the end of lap 20. Well, still you didn't miss that much. Not lots of things happened, and looks like this safety car might cost because one driver is out of the race. No, it's two drivers. We are now 16, and we are up into P11, and looks, oh my goodness me, oh, that Williams spun because he's crashed into the Ferrari of Gustavo, and Gustavo made a terrible contact, and now he's running wide. He's got an 3-second time penalty, so now we are up into P9 with the penalties applied. And now that marks the beginning of my comeback, and hope that the internet doesn't kick me out of the race once again for the fourth time, and official is out of the race, and that deployed the virtual safety car. And I don't know why did I pause and let the AI drive my car. I don't know why. Well, I decided to resume the race. Still, oh no, wait, this safety car got deployed, that full course safety car, because Verstappen is out of the race. So I'm gonna stay on hard tires because it is gonna be 14 laps to go. So I don't think the softs will last 14 laps with a decent pace. I think it's gonna still last 14 laps, but they'll be like on the cliff, about to be punctured at the end of the race. So I'm gonna stay on hards, although I was tempting to go for medium tires, but it wasn't that much of a good decision. But we are seeing that some drivers are boxing, although I haven't noticed that thing. And we see that my teammate has boxed, which is Turrasco. I stayed out because I wasn't confident that the soft tires will last. I thought that they were going for mediums, but no, they went for soft tires. I wasn't thinking about going for soft tires. I thought that they were going for medium tires, and I realized that I have made a mistake of staying out. Well, I'm up into P5, but I don't know, maybe that'll be pretty much temporal for the duration of the safety car, and looks like there is a bit of chaos with this slowdown, and we see that our soft tires are used. We don't have new soft tires. I was on a wheel to box. I was thinking about boxing for soft tires, although they are used, but the safety car is having the field bunching up, so it isn't the smart choice anymore. I think I lost the window, and looks like I need to stay out, and let's head into the end of the lap. Although yeah, we are going pretty much slowly. We exit turn 8, and I was thinking to box for soft tires, but I decided to stay out because it is no longer the smart choice to go for soft tires anymore. I lost the window. Although yeah, some of them have boxed, but it is just the Haas who went to the pits. I think he had front wing damage, and also he was on soft tires, so I think that explains more that I think that he got front wing damage. Lap 24 ended, and so the safety car. I decided to stay out on hard tires and hope I don't get overtaken by the real GT immediately, although I'm having a bit of defense from the Aston Martin of Corker, so I'm not gonna be overtaken by the real GT pretty much immediately, but that Aston Martin might overtake me into turn 2, and so I am trying to defend like God and try to be as fast as possible in the corner exit, and I am overtaking Gustavo down the inside, but that failed terribly. But not that terribly, because I still don't have any damages, fortunately. We begin lap 25, and looks like I am up into P4 because Gustavo has a 3-second time penalty, and the rear GT overtook the Aston Martin, but I think that driver has gotten into a terrible situation and he's down the order, and now the rear GT is right behind me, so I'm gonna be overtaken immediately. And the rear GT is going down the inside into turn 9, and well, I decided to let him pass because it isn't that worth it to defend the position anymore. And now the Mat 5 is trying to overtake me. He sets the fastest lap, and we see that the rear GT also has the penalty, so we are still in P4 with the penalties applied, and even though Mat 5 will overtake us, we will still be in P4 with the penalties applied. And oh boy, I think all of them break differently. Heading to turn 3, the Mach 5 almost ran wide. Fortunately, we didn't crash, and we are 3 wide. Oh my goodness me, we were 3 wide and we almost spun because he made contact with me, and now they overtook me. And to make things worse, Mach 5 is wheel to wheel with me, and he overtakes around the outside into turn 6. But I could defend my now 7th place, so that is not that great, but well, it is predictable that I wasn't going to be that great with the position defense because I'm on hard tires and they were on soft tires, well, except that was on medium tires. And Gustavo is now down to 6th place, so I plan to overtake him, and DRS is now enabled, so that pumps up the chances to overtake him. And we open the DRS. Gustavo gets a terrible exit into turn 1, and we are, oh my goodness, we make contact, and we're at the ground the outside, and we are still in P7 because, oh my goodness, Gustavo got a terrible turn 3 exit, and Mach 5 got a better one than me, and he overtook me. He took advantage on that situation, and oh, Nevado is trying to overtake me, and we are down to P8. Oh man, that is not a good thing. I should have boxed in like lap 23 when that window was there, but I was not that confident. Oh my goodness me. Oof. They got along into the gravel trap. The McLaren, that AlphaTauri got terribly into turn 9. He ran terribly wide, and we are up into P5 because the McLaren got along with like Nevado into turn 7, and then that AlphaTauri got terribly into turn 9. We are up into P5, which converts into P4 with the penalties applied. Well, we're still in P4 with these conditions, but Gustavo might re-overtake me, but I am having better exit than Gustavo, so I am not that in danger of losing P5 physically. Lap 29, and looks like I'm gonna finish P5 or P4 until they end my 5 spawn. They may contact and they spawn because they may contact and lost their rears, and so they spawn. P4 because I saw that I think my 5 was the one who was having the 3-second time penalty, and Real GT sets the fastest lap, but because they spawn, these two that I mentioned, we're up into P3, and so that means that we're gonna get into the podium, but Nevado is gonna ruin our party because he's on soft tires and he is on a faster pace than me, so he's trying to overtake me, and because he has a 3-second time penalty, he's gonna desperately try to pass me and then pull away and then make a 3-second gap with me. But well, even though he overtakes me, as long as I am 3 seconds or less behind Nevado, I'll still be P3, so I must not worry that much. So as long as we have the DRS from Nevado when he overtakes us, it'll be fine. It'll be fine, and we head into the final corner still pretty decently, and we begin lap 31, 6 laps to go, and Nevado I think has deployed lots of ERS and deployed the DRS. I got not a great turn 1 exit. My 5 is out of the race, so we are now 11 runners, and Nevado overtakes me, but don't worry because I'm still in P3 with the penalties applied. As long as I am still in the DRS range from Nevado and myself, he'll be fine. I'm not trying to overtake him, it is just maintaining the gap. Lap 32, and we are still in the DRS range from Nevado, and we have DRS, and we head into turn 3, but I don't want to overtake Nevado. We brake, and oh no, I braked so badly that I lost my rear brakes into turn 3, and oh no, I spun. No, that's just terrible. That is terrible. Oh no, that is misery, and we are down to P5 physically. Man, there still has some time to get back into the gap and get up into the podium, but I don't see it possible. Man, that real luck was, oh man, could have been a podium for me, but that real luck destroyed my chances to get into the podium. Oh man, well, the best I can do is get up into P4 and finish that position. I ran out of ERS, so that means that I won't have that much straight line speed, and so yeah, the chances to get into the podium are over. Unfortunate, unlucky me. And on the final lap of the race, well, as I said, P4 was the best I can, and although yeah, I overtook Gustavo in these previous laps, he overtook me, but still that doesn't matter that much. I'm gonna still finish P4 because I don't have penalty, and Gustavo has. These previous laps I was closing the gap with Nevado and almost getting less than 3 seconds behind Nevado, but he was too fast and I couldn't do that thing, and also because of the re-overtake from Gustavo to myself that destroyed the chances to get into the podium. We finished P4. That was not a great race, although could have been worse. Thank God that these safety cars saved my entire race, because if they weren't by this, I would have finished outside the points. Well, in P10 that last, not out of the points because only 10 drivers finished, but yeah, I would finish that last because, well, the AI difficulty in these lobbies, in these league races are set very lowly because they don't want the players to abuse with the AI. What I mean is that when they pause and let their AI drive, they don't drive their car all the way to the podium or the win by simply doing nothing. Now let's head into race results. Rutch won the race, followed by the real GT, who set the fastest lap. Nevado finished third, I finished fourth. Gustavo finished fifth, despite starting from dead last. King Andy finished sixth. Churrasco, my teammate, finished seventh. Chris in eighth. Eddie in ninth. And then Aston Martin, I think so, was the final driver who finished the race. Yeah, if they finished the race, they could get guaranteed points because there were only 10 finishers. The rest of them, DNF. So that is it, guys. Hope you have enjoyed my return in Elite Racing League. And, well, with that, see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.